Reports are that sometime after 7 o'clock, passers-by saw Mrs. Gowans running after being chased by her husband. She was cornered and shot in the head.
What the public think. What's new?
At the RABBLE Show, and that's if you know, cause so we make way talk for you.
This segment of the RABBLE Show is brought to you by Caribbean Garment Delight, Dirtworks Entertainment, Chris Cuts, Natty Garment, Little Shanai, Rabblingz Entertainment, Project X Entertainment.
Obsidian, and sister, the new trend about the place, a murder suicide.
Yo, Rabblingz and Rabble. No say it grieve me and hurt me.
Yo, that will grieve and hurt anybody.
So no say this continue happen and I get out of proportion.
It look like a beer mad people there at Jamaica. I could kick it off with a story. Rabblingz, wanna tell me if this is not a madman. Kill him wife or unborn child and turn the gun upon himself. Jano, madman, earwagwan.
They have been identified as Staff Officer Patrick Gowans and his wife Ruleen Gowans. Reports are that sometime after 7 o'clock, passers-by saw Mrs. Gowans running after being chased by her husband. She was cornered and shot in the head. Mr. Gowans then turned the weapon on himself and both died at the scene. In the meantime, the Jamaica Federation of Corrections says the murder-suicide is a wake-up call for the government to provide support for officers who are in need of psychiatric intervention.
So I tell me say a mother protect mad or a
It looks so blind I lead blind.
Obviously, me have to laugh, but it's serious. You know, you're wagwan.
Chairman Arlington Turner says there are no psychiatrists to treat with issues affecting members.
So Rabble, you know see what really are going? You remember what they were scratch the surface and murder suicide? And the Rabblingz them I say, I have to be mad for do them thing. Yeah. We come to the conclusion say you have to be mad.
You have to be crazy for do that.
Most only one psychopath that do something
but
like
you know see what really are going with what going. You know hear the lady has said.
They say enough doctor and they for go in and they force to evaluate the police.
Blind and lead blind. But you know say me hear Muta and say something about that. Me I gonna make the Rabblingz them hear what Muta say about that.
Yeah. We want to hear Muta views.
You want to hear Muta?
Yeah.
Because you know say Muta not wrong for dash fire on there. You know? Yeah.
Muta ask the right question them.
Hear what Muta say Rabblingz. But them mental ill people here can come like a beer mad people and walk about here. And if I drive on road, I ride bicycle, and I walk on sidewalk. We just mad.
How is it that we can't, or that we, but because we can't say we again, you know, are the government, because where the government falter, where the people falter, the government must stand there and deal with it because it's them, the people them elect to deal with certain things. Now, when you look in the violence, where the man them a kill the woman them, and we are talking about now domestic violence and things. Not only the man them a kill the woman, but most of them is the man kill the woman and then kill himself. What is happening? What is happening that this thing is getting worse? And upon Montego Bay. Montego Bay, the killing them is out of proportion. So we have that killing there for work with. We have the domestic violence to work with. There's something that is happening, and one of the main things that has taken to Jamaican people is stress. Stress, daily life, stress. What is it that the government is doing to deal with the stressfulness of the Jamaican people, everyday living of the Jamaican people, that is causing them to turn to certain things they don't want to turn to? There's psychological imbalance, there's some neurological thing that is happening in the brains of Jamaican people right now that them can't figure it out. The food we eat are poison way. The gunman them are kill way. The stress of daily life are kill way.
For real motor, stress are kill way. And the way where I live right now, it a mad enough people. Studies say 75% 100% of madness increased since the last 25 years. Enough mad people that. But here we go on. I'm gonna make this lady educate you know little bit about mental illness.
In Western nations, 1 in 5 people will have a mental illness across the course of their lifespan.
Tell the Rabblingz them what do you mean?
Statistically, it's actually incredibly unlikely that any of us will get to the end of our lives without being personally touched by mental illness.
Anybody can mad at any time?
The type of disorder experienced will vary depending on factors such as age, gender, and cultural background. Some people will experience short-lived illnesses, and others will experience episodic illnesses from which they never fully recover.
Oh, like the mad people them are downtown. I get it.
Currently, only about half of all people who experience a mental illness receive any kind of intervention, evidence-based or otherwise.
Sometimes they say it's in a family genes or your environment can contribute to mental illness. Can you address that for the Rabblingz them?
Perhaps you will personally experience a diagnosable mental illness, or perhaps someone you care about will. There is a possibility that both will happen.
Tell the Rabblingz them what do you mean?
Mental illness has no respect for social class, intelligence, money, appearance, or personality. It can and it will touch each of us. There is no us and them. There's just us.
Thank you for that update, miss. Obsidy, you remember what Muta there said earlier on about stress?
Yeah.
Alright, I could go to the next story and tell me if a stress or the lady have a mental illness. But Jamaicans and people across the world who can give her a helping hand, it would be well appreciated. This was a story that broadcast on TVJ. Rabble, straight Rabblingz.
It's never easy making it as a single mother with 1 child and a steady income. Try adding 7 children, unemployment and eviction to the list, and you have the story of 40-year-old Natalie Hutchinson, a mother desperate for help for herself and her family.
Well, I have 9 children. Don't live nowhere. Live with my baby father and his family them around him. And he said I must come out and play. I don't have nothing.
A 1-bedroom at the back of this house in the community of Victoria in Lindsay St. Catherine has been home to the single mother and her 7 younger children, ages 16, 12, 11, 9, 7, 3 and 2 years old.
What was it like for her after her first, second, third child? So
the news, you know, see what I go on. The news, I give an account for 7. She says she have 9. I know. But wait.
All I know, she says she live in a poverty and she tell you a living condition.
I don't know which part the man that or the family man want get her out of the place.
Bed with my daughter asleep on, and one girl give her a cardboard that we put on it.
No electricity, so the family depends on a kerosene lamp. Food is another challenge.
If we eat today, probably eat tomorrow. We don't have your wife to eat. Right time I have a bread or 1 bread.
So she is
And she drink last because my time now last because she not drink sugar. We just buy 1 Coca-Cola. Alright, that's it.
What was the situation like? She living in the man at the first, second, put it at the third child, after the third child.
Why? Make her go down more in that story. Make her hear more.
Yeah, make her hear some more.
Because shoes make she not go clean because she not the shoes. She not go 2 years work clean, but in the shoes we go 2 years clean. So I'm not sending, I can't go clean. You have clothes but you can't find nothing to put on your foot.
The man wicked to she. And she mad. She mentally challenged and the man wicked, or the 2 of them just mentally challenged.
The 2 of the blind and lead blind.
If we truck come, he may give me 1,500 if we pack them up. When we tie up a place, he may pay $1,000 or $1,500. Out of a bicycle shop there, so I make me living for me fit there. People help me send them to school, I then do it without not going to school.
But the government wicked too. Because if the government I go see a lady like this, I must want hospital she go, you know. And a nurse must know her and You must have, what you call them thing there? Counseling.
And
tie off, counseling.
Only getting help from the PATH program. The Social Security Ministry says Ms. Hutchinson needs to contact its offices to reapply for state assistance. The ministry also adds that the woman and her 2 older children have been getting money from the state. The Linstead Community Development Committee, CDC, says it's also helping.
We have come up with clothes for her and a little food, and we'll be asking the food for the poor for assistance.
A year after, what are they? They're supposed to deliver. That's what they're there for.
But get her in a facility because them can't afford it.
Oh, you know them not try. And I just she and the man are the problem.
Yeah, that's the way I go on then.
The CDC's welfare chairman explained why it took the committee so long to help.
She gets pregnant like every year, so there's supposed to be a man around. After we start investigating, we found out that she's been promised and it never come true, and she keep having kids after kids. And this is where she reached. Yes, we will be insisting that she will be calling the health, the Ministry of Health to see if they could help her under some circumstances in order to prevent her from having baby number 10.
Meanwhile, with the 2 older children, an 18-year-old boy currently in lockup and a 22-year-old daughter with 2 children, 6 and 1-year-old, Councillor for the Linstead Division, Herbert Garrix, is appealing for urgent multi-state agency intervention for the family. Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
I've seen it. What do you have to say? I've seen it.
Same thing like what the lady from the CDC said. Why is she having children every year? Because based on what the CDC lady said, it's an every year thing.
I know.
Obviously, none of them don't know better. For say, after 1, 2, 3 kids, things sticky and rough on them. Them for settle themselves. Somebody at the hospital must talk to her. But at the end of the day, when she leave, when them assess her and talk to her, and remember say at a certain point it go look like say yeah, she changed. Some people good at acting and probably them see a little change and see difference and
say she come back.
What
and say she come back like a month. Yeah, we not say. We not say. Do nothing to the baby. So
because if you listen to the CDC lady, them said she keep on having baby year after year. That's why they put a stop to what they were trying to help with.
For them fault. Well, Jamaicans and Rabblingz cross the road from you can reach out and help her. You don't know say the information there on the screen. She just need helping.
For baby number 10.
I've said it around but you understand, just reach out and can give a helping hand. Straight Rabblingz. Rabble, no fear for tell them say you hear it, yeah, so remember to like, share and subscribe. Straight Rabblingz.
One brother, what see you rub to get you there, you good? You good, man? Yo, I remember the last time we go over the party, man. Yeah, man, the girls is shock up, brother. I'm with the bomb buckle like this. Yo, brother. With the bomb. Yo, brother. Yo, brother.
Rabblingz.
Here comes. Kind of meant your old brother.
Let me hear what the public think.
Chat.
What's new?